Good morning, girlfriends. This is Leslie at 507 Willow House Journals. I'm really tickled that you're here today for another day of the 100-Day Project. If you're new, welcome. I'm tickled that you stopped by. Hope that you find something here that inspires you or just makes you giggle a little bit. Just something that you have fun with and have fun watching and being here. So I'd love for y'all to subscribe. Yes, I would. Turn on the notifications and everything so that you can see every time I put up a video. If you don't know me, I'm a chit chat. Well, let me do my blessings first. This is something that Donna does, and I started doing this. Yes, I'm feeling much better, y'all. I went to the doctor and I got 2 of the most painful shots in my buttocks that I've ever had in my lifetime. I'm just saying. The girl told me she was real gentle and that she was great with shots. I told her she was a liar. Yes, I did, because it hurt like the dickens. But first, let me welcome Laura Calasino, Flower Lady Susan from the Birmingham area, Melody Fisher, Colleen from New Zealand, I think now on the South Island, Grenae's Journals, Julie Swartz, Beth Wish It Were Violet. I absolutely love that. I just want you to know. I know I say that every time. Brenda Hall, Grungy Girls Journals, Lori B, Sherry from Eastern Washington, and Pam Olson. Pam asked me if I ever made anything other than a tall journal. And I do. And since we've got all the pages in here, and they're stitched in and everything, I can kind of put this one to the side for a little bit. I thought we'd just start another one. Start one of a smaller size with a hard cover on it and everything. I'm absolutely in love with this. I've had it for my kids were. Courtney was in the 1st grade. She's now 43. Is she 43 or 44? I'll have to look that up. I think she's 40. I don't know. I got it. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how my own kids are. I don't have it down on that one. I have it on the. Hold on. I got to look because now I got to know. Isn't this terrible? She's 43. Oh my Lord. I can't do math in my head, so I couldn't figure it out. But when I was, when I was taking the book block out, I tore the back cover because it's very fragile. I've glued it together, and I'm okay with that, kind of, sort of, but not really. So what we're going to do in here, we're going to have a hidden spine, so that will help. This, I'm going to put this in. This will help. I think I'll put that in. I don't know. I don't know now if I want to do that. Let's see. This part, yeah. I'll put something down, but this is very, very, these pages are very brittle. I want to leave that in. I love this. It's got the thingy-dingy and all that. But we're going to do a hidden spine with this. And on the outside, because it is torn and it has, just kind of out of whack. I thought I would add a lace cover, but, to the spine. But with doing that, one of the main reasons I chose this book was for this right here. So I was so disappointed when I tore that. I thought, well, how can I remedy that? After I scoured everything in my, I had stuff drug out everywhere, y'all. It's disaster, fabric and everything. I'm going to add this, and I'm going to, you can still see a little bit of the Pilgrim's Progress. I want it to be where you can see all of this. The only other journal I've seen with this cover used was from Sharon Hearth. But I thought this would help hold the outside a little bit better. And I thought, why not just extend it to the back of the journal, because to the very back cover. I thought that was beautiful. Now it's going to be a little bit tricky because of the way that we need to glue it down, so that you don't see glue all in here. It'll be a little bit tedious, but we will get it done. So I wanted to show y'all that. Let's go ahead and get this outside cover done. And then, look, y'all. I don't know what direction I want to take with this journal. So, hello. Can you believe I pulled all this? I kind of wanted a springy journal for this book cover, but these are the colors that just popped out at me. These are the colors that kept coming out of the folders and everything. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do. I do want it more on the medieval, Renaissance time, medieval time. Although I really do love these women. Okay, so I don't know what I'll pick and choose. I have no earthly idea. But what I do know is that the backs, none of the backs are covered. So we will have to cover all of the backs. So let's go. Let me get a sip. I had to go make me another cup. This is my third cup, y'all, of latte. Oh my gosh, but it feels very good in my throat. Okay, I'm gonna kind of go around where I think I need to. Oh, I don't like having all that goopy glue on there. I just really don't. But it will dry and we will be fine. Isn't that beautiful? Y'all excuse my sniffly nose this morning. I did get, like I said, I got shots today. I started my antibiotic. I couldn't start it yesterday because I did have shots. I had the Rocephin. So while that's drying, a little bit second, let me see if I could contain my sniffles a little bitty bit. I don't know. Let me see. I pulled out papers from some of everybody. But because I'm having to use my papers that are already copied because my printer is screwy. This is already drying very well right there. Now I want to pull it right here. Okay, I'm going to kind of go along some of these flowers like this. And that's how we're going to, oh, that poked through. This is how we're going to kind of attach these things. Try to not see quite as much of the glue. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Okay. Now, we have to squish this down. Oh, see, you can still see that. I love it. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let me see if I can take that off. I think that's good right there. I want it to come. I took that a little bit high right there, but it's really important to get this on. In that, see, you don't have glue just everywhere on it. That's what I needed to do. Let's just keep going. I thought, what better way to showcase a smaller journal is to just make another one. That's what I'm in the mood for. When I'm not in the creative mood to do anything, I collage. When I'm in the mood to make journals, I can't do really anything else and be proud of it. Does that make sense? Because I want to create a journal. So I have a stash of journals. Yes, I do. In my repertoire over here that I need to get out. Oh, Pushaw. I need to actually get out to the girls on my list. Yep. Well, that is just determined to roll itself around like a fool. I really want to get that down real good right in there because that is the issue, one of the issues. Okay, let's see where else we need to go. this is hanging over a little bit. I'm really okay with that. I mean, I'll trim that off, but I've got to be able to, I'll have to go, get out. Oh, my soul above. I'm going to run this. I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it because I think I need to. I'm just going to run that right there and hope that this dries clear and beautiful and that it will stay with no issue. Isn't that gorgeous, though? Look at that. Oh, and I'll trim some of this off. I'm not going to trim all of it off. I wanted it to go above a little bit and then right here. So let's leave that. Oh, let me do one thing at a time. Put that up. Then put those up there. And we're going to let this dry. Isn't that beautiful? I think it's lovely. I think that'll help hold that. You can still see the Pilgrim's Progress through there. And where am I going to put this? Excuse me while I have a little bit of the burps this morning. What? That's not working for me. Sorry. Okay, I found a spot. I'm trying to keep that. Let me put a book on it. Maybe it won't stick too bad. Okay, I don't know what papers, like I said, I don't know what papers I want to use. But we'll find some. Let's see. I've pulled out all of this. Oh my gosh, can y'all imagine? I don't remember who all of these belong to. I do know that is Dodie. And Dodie has some others in here that I really fell in love with and wanted to use. I want to use that. I think I want to use that. This is from Ruby and Pearl. And then I found some of these beauties. I can't remember who those are from. Boho Daydreams or Boho Beauty or something like that. This is Carol Cuts. And this came out of Carol's. I think these are gorgeous. I thought I'd work those in. And that one. Okay, this is, no, hold on. I think these are from Ida Jane. Because I found these and I thought I'd use those too. This is one of Dodie's. I like this. And I don't remember how tall this journal needs to be. This is one of Donna's. I thought it'd be pretty cool to do the swatches on there. And because I want to keep it kind of that, I thought I would, oh, I can't help but use, I know that's crazy, but isn't that beautiful like that? Oh, I love that. That's Donna's. That's Donna from Twisted Paper Studio. I'm totally in love with them. Now, some of these have on the back, and I might use, oh, this is the one I really wanted to use. But I'll pull that one, and I'll see what I'm saying. The colors are just, oh, she's gorgeous. Hello. And look at that. I think that's Donna's. This is Donna's. I don't know if I want that. Let's see. Let's see what else I've got over here. I don't think I want those. What? I know something's on the back of that. No. How gorgeous is that? Uh-oh. I thought I would use that. This is Sam Poole. And that just struck my fancy. So I thought I want to use the bottom half of that, I think. And then, oh, I was going to use that period. So let's see. I think this, I must have got glue there. I thought that would be pretty in there. And that, I think that's one of Dodie's. And then, that is Dodie's. I thought I would use that. I think those are Dodie's. I thought that was pretty. I could use that as a backer. That's what I was trying to pull some for backers too, which that would be a great backer. That's already backed, but I don't know that I like that. Beautiful backer. I'm not sure. But I thought that would be gorgeous in there. I may and may not use that. I may and may not use that. But this I love. That's Doty's. Okay, we're thinning it out. Oh my gosh, we're really not. We're not thinning anything out. These are some I ran on coffee dyed paper, black and white. They're Rachel's, I believe. This is the one I wanted to see. That's Doty's too. I think I want to use that. Okay, let's see what else I've got over here. There's a natural page. I'm totally in love with that. That is Donna at Twisted Paper Studio. I think that is as well. I looked at using that, but I think I want to use that. How gorgeous is that? I thought I would do these, and look at the glue. Oh, my soul. Where's my... You know that you can use hand sanitizer to take the glue off your hands. But what I do is I have me a paper towel ready to go. I try to lay it there because I inevitably sling this stuff everywhere. And I just rub my hands like that. And then I use my towel, paper towels, to wipe it off. And there. Ta-da. Okay, now here's another of this. I've got one of those in here. It was going a different direction. I may use that. I thought that would be a good backer. I thought that would be a beautiful... Y'all, this journal is going to be huge. Huge. I think these colors will all go well together. I may put that in there with that backer. I loved that, and that. Okay. We got to put all these in here. Oh, my soul. I've lost my ever-loving mind. Yes, I have. But this, to me, is so much the fun of creating journals, is just to decide, knowing what to put in, knowing what I want to go in my journal. Now, I don't have a clue. Let's see if this is dried any at all. Y'all, please excuse me. Oh, my soul, how gorgeous. See, it's not, you can't tell it too much. You can a little bit, but isn't that going to be lovely? I'm leaving that. Let's trim the edge. I think this is, I'm going to have to add a little bit there. Let's trim these edges up. I'm not getting super duper close because I don't really want it to be super duper close. Beautiful. Now let's clean this up. I am going to kind of to the edge. I think I can't really see. Oh no, I'm making a disaster. I didn't overhang that very much, but I really kind of like that. Isn't that pretty? Let's see if we can do this to this. Oh, I just think this is beautiful. I don't want to take it all the way, but let's see if we can even it up a little bitty bit. Okay. Today is Sunday. I'm filming ahead. Oh, that's beautiful. See, we still got a scrap there. How about that? That's dynamite. Isn't that beautiful? That, to me, is just gorgeous. Oh, my soul. I'm so glad I did that. That's beautiful. Okay. Oh, more scrap. Oh, that is the same scrap. Never mind. I'm just going to start tearing. That's right. I'm doing it. Now, y'all keep in mind that with my journals, my pages will not be even. Okay, I don't like them even. I like them some out the top, some out the side, some out the bottom. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. But I'm just going to start tearing. Now, this video is going to, this journal is going to take us several videos, but I'm going to do it, we're going to do it start to finish as long as my journal making mood holds up. I got to get back in some of my other journals, the golden yellow barcant. Oh my gosh, that gorgeousness. I've got to get back in that and everything before the 100-day project. I can't help myself. I think that's beautiful. I know this should be a book cover. Won't go there. That's like a book cover, but I'm going to use it in this journal. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I think I'm going to use it just like that, right there. I had to break a sweat up in here. Probably that antibiotic got me stirred up. Okay, we'll do it like that. And then we'll have to fold it in one direction or the other. I really wish these were backed, but they're not, so there. They're not. We're going to use this in here. We're going to have to do the little edge right there with a little bit of washi. So let's do that because I think that would be gorgeous. I'm trying to find some washi I think would be gorgeous. I don't want to cover the whole thing, so, but I want to use something that's, yeah, kind of like that. Oh, here's this, that. Here's the glue page right here. Let's use this. This is a glue page I had started for to collage on. I gotta glue this down. I don't want it to pop up. I hate to cover that right there, but we're going to. You can. That's what I love about it. You can still, about using washi tape, you can see through it. Well, you got to get it straight, Leslie. Don't mess up on this beautiful piece of paper. Well, I did. Okay, it's down now. Oh, it's got numbers on the back. Somebody was tallying on the back. They were doing their knots. Yep. Beautiful. Let's put a little itty bitty tiny at the bottom of that. I ain't got my glue rolled out. Oh, it's got to be a little than that. We're doing it that way. Yes, we are. There, that worked. Oh, it's still on me. Oh, my word. It's warming up in this house, I'm just saying. I get up every morning freezing because we keep it on 68 at night. I think I'm going to have to put it back down on 68 for today time. I'm going to make as many videos today as I can make. Okay. Let me see how many minutes I've been going. Okay, 23. Good. We got our journal cover prepped, the outside. Now we're going to work on some of the interior pages. We're just going to pull papers. That's all we're doing today. We're just going to pull papers and kind of get them maybe going a little bit. There comes that AC. Thank you very much. This, I love that. We're going to use that. I'm going to go ahead and just tear this down. Just like that. Okay, there's that. This, let's see. Let's take a little off the bottom. I don't want to take anything off the top because I don't want to lose that. Oh, I don't want to lose the Paris, but we're going to have to lose a little bitty bit of it. Let's just take a little bit off. And then we're going to get that spot right there because that's the part of my doggone printer that I think I've got my printer figured out. I think I mentioned that on a different video, but I haven't taken time because I haven't felt well, so I haven't taken time to really check that out. That I don't have to do anything to, nor that, but we need to tear this down. So, isn't she beautiful? I think she's beautiful. I'm not sure how we will see this in the journal because it's a little bit tall. We're gonna look at that right there. That's beautiful. Okay, let's look at this right here. I hate to take this bottom part off. I think it's beautiful. We'll leave it a little bit longer. We can save that. That'll be gorgeous in there. We'll put it probably about like that. Yeah, is that crooked? Yeah, crooked, crooked, crooked. Well, let me start at the top. I know better than to do that kind of stuff. I know I should do it like this every time because look how out of whack that truly was. Oh my good grief. I'm terrible at doing this. Okay, now what is going on? There. Now let's see when we fold it, if we are folding it a little bit better. See that? Oh no, it's still freaking crooked. I'm not going to even get to use you before you get on my nerve. The last one I got. This is, I believe, from Shampoo. And it's just a beautiful, this is a beautiful backer page. I'm sure I could run this front and back, or run it on the back of anything, and it would be beautiful. So, let's see, this is Donna from Twisted Paper Studio. I absolutely love this. Aren't they beautiful? I just think they're beautiful. Let's take a little bit off right here. I hope I can get that pulled down. Oh, gorgeous. We're going to take it to about right here. Oh, brother. Hopefully I'm okay. Hopefully that's okay. Okay. This page could... Okay, you're on my nose. Get in the floor. Okay, that one made it to the floor in safety numbers. This could go either direction. Either, you know, we could take it off a little bit, or excuse me, y'all can tell my cough is better. It's not as killing me as it was, because it was killing me. I mean, just, okay, these are all, I don't have to tear these down. I don't have to tear that down. None of that. Let's look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? I think this is stunning. I think I'm pretty sure I just whacked it crazy. This would be beautiful, like turn this direction, which is probably what we'll do. Now, I like this. We're gonna keep as much of this as we can, and we'll use this as a backer on something. We'll keep that big scrap right there and put it in the scrap drawer. I didn't even go to the scrap drawer on any of this. I don't know which of what I want to use where. So I don't know if that made sense, but right now I'm just trying to tear down the pages that have the white. Oh gosh, I love that. This will be a beautiful backer page. That almost sounded like a biker page, didn't it? My honey's a biker. He's a Harley man. Joanne Carpenter, she and her honey are biker dudes. She's a biker lady. They love to ride. Makes me so envious. This will be a gorgeous backer page, I do believe. Let's tear it down. Now some of these, we won't have to necessarily use the fold. But, you know I could be tearing these and I could tear them once I get them to the paper, but it's easier to do this. I mean, like when I get ready to back them onto something, it's just easier to do it this way. And isn't that beautiful? I love it. Let's do it. I know this is kind of monotonous, but I mean, it's part of putting together a journal. And I never know how many pages I'm going to put in. I don't really have, I have a formula that I use in layering out my pages, but I don't have a formula. Hold on, I gotta see. That is hot as Hades. Hooey boo, that was hot. I'm not sure I'm liking that fabric that I chose. I'm not sure I'm gonna like that. I wish I had more of that. That's exactly what I would use. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm thinking on that to the inside. But I wanted something that looked a little bit medieval, you know. I don't know. I'm ready to go back to Donna. Yes, I am. Donna, I'm fixing to buy me some plane tickets to get up there. I am. I'm ready to go back. We've got lots to do before our first workshop. If y'all are not familiar, Donna from Twisted Paper Studio, she and I have teamed up. We've partnered and developed a company, and we are doing workshops around the country. Yes, we are. We'll be teaching. Both of us will be teaching. There will be times that we do her style of journal. There will be times that we do my style of journal. Whatever that may be, whatever that may fit at the time, that's what we'll be doing. You know, what the request might be, that kind of thing. So, but yes, be sure to follow us at Twisted Willow Journal Workshop on Instagram and on Facebook. So it is a phenomenal thing that we've got going. I mean, it's just the girls who have signed up. We've got several sold out workshops. We've had to start a second workshop in each place that we're going. This year we're going to. We've already got next year lined out, but we will announce that later in the year. But we're going to Charleston, South Carolina. We had two workshops there. They're both full. We're going to Waco, Texas. I think both workshops. We've had to start a second one, and I think they're both full. So then we're going to Coos Bay. No, we're going to Mount Dora, Florida, and we're going to Disney. Yes, we are. So I'm pretty sure that one's getting close to full. I think there may be seats on that one. Donna keeps up with all that kind of stuff because she's quicker. She's much faster than I am. She's very tech savvy, and she's much faster than I at the email and all that kind of thing. Bless my heart. I'm not sure if I'm coming or going when it, you know. I mean, I can keep up with some of it, but I can't send out the information. I'm learning to do that. That's one thing I'm working on trying to do. Now don't be like that. So I don't know that I want to use him. Let's look at these two down here. And what I would simply do in using these is that I would put washi tape right there. Just fold it and put a washi tape right there. Isn't that cool? I'll probably do that. I'll probably use this one too and maybe just put a pretty face there instead of his face. Which, you know, he'd be fine too, but this is kind of a girly journal. We don't need any misters in there. I hadn't gotten to see Anderson in forever because he was sick. he was sick, then I was sick. So, now this already has this on the back, but I'll tell you that's upside down. So, here's the sheet that I have of this gorgeousness turned this way. We'll probably use that one. Got that for a backer. Okay, the AC came on, now I'm freezing. That's one thing about being sick is you hurry up. It's like hurry up and freeze. Then you start sweating. You hurry up and freeze again. Then you start sweating. So I think I'm gonna have to go bump up between videos. I'm gonna try to make as many videos for this today as I possibly can, because I've got a really busy week ahead. Oh, I love that. Let's see what this is like torn down. Let me see which one of these is going to be the better one if I tore it down. I think let's try this one. Let's tear it to the short side. That way we'll know we got everything. And if it alters it too much, then we won't use it. If it doesn't alter it too much, we'll use it. We will just see what we can do right here. Am I video? Yeah. Oh, that scared me for a second, y'all. I'm just saying. I'm still watching. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm still watching Prison Break. Yes, I'm on season 3 or on the 400th episode. They have so many episodes on Prison Break. I've never seen such in my life. Okay, that looks good. That won't fit. Let's look at that. Crooked. I knew that was crooked. That won't fit. We'll go with it. We may and may not use that. We are definitely using that. We may or may not use that. I'm probably going to use that because I love that. We're using that because I love it. I just think this is pretty right here. This is Ruby and Pearl. These are Donna. Some of those are Donna. Some of them are Roxy. Rachel from Roxy Creations. Y'all are gonna have a cow when you find out what our schedule is for next year. I mean a cow. You're going to physically, literally have a cow. Okay, I want to get those in there. I want to get these in here. These little, I thought these would be the perfect, these are from Ida Jane. I'm pretty sure these are Ida Jane. I thought these would be the perfect ones to put. I'd make just a short page. You know, cute. Cute like that. Aren't these beautiful? When my printer starts behaving correctly, I will do more specific kits. But I love doing a specific theme style, but I also just really love creating randomness. I love to create at random. Yes, I do. I do that a lot. I'm pretty sure that's crooked. Oh, we're going to use this. I'm pretty sure. And then I think that's about got down. I think we're about down to what we're going to use. Okay. 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 Now let's look and see what we got. We've got Gorgeousness right there. We've got all these papers ready to, we're going to use them all in the journal, but hello, aren't they gorgeous all the same? So when I come back on the next video, we are going to put our signatures together. I think we're going to do 2 signatures. Yes, we are. So y'all go follow Twisted Willow Journal Workshops on Facebook and Instagram, and like it, and on our Facebook page, like the page. Y'all follow us and everything, and follow Donna at Twisted Paper Studio, and I hope that you'll subscribe to my channel. And oh, I thought stuff was falling. It's not. It's Boo Boo come in here, scared me to death. But follow me on I'm on Instagram and Facebook. I started threads, gave it up. I don't have time for all that stuff. So, Boo Boo, quit eating my papers. That's one thing the baby will do when he gets to feed you my paper up. Boo Boo, that's enough. Now behave. So anyway, y'all do all that stuff, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Love y'all. Bye.